Hello YouTube, welcome back to my channel. It's Silly Blocks here. Thanks for stopping by. So this is episode 3 of starter houses for different biomes, and today we're going to be building this mushroom biome starter house. I'm really proud of this one. I really like it, and it's really making me want to start a survival world in a mushroom biome or mushroom island, whatever you call it. So I am probably going to go and do that after I've recorded this voiceover, but I really like this house. So this house is a starter house, but honestly it's hard with mushroom biomes because you're not going to be able to break any of the mushroom blocks without silk touch, which is easy enough to get but is also not like, at least in my experience, it's not like something you're going to get in the first couple of days of a brand new world. It's a starter house, but it's a starter house that you're going to need silk touch to build, but I couldn't build it using different blocks because then it's just going to be a starter house in a mushroom biome. I'm obviously going to need to use the mushroom blocks to be able to call it a mushroom inspired starter house. So hopefully this is okay. If you wanted to build this in a mushroom biome and you didn't have silk touch, you could maybe switch the white mushroom blocks for like white wool or white concrete or something, and then the same with the red ones, use an alternative block. But yeah, for the purpose of the video, it is a starter house, and hopefully you enjoy the video. And I'm just thinking too much into it. I'm just worried that people are going to comment and be like, this isn't a starter house, this isn't starter friendly, but it was highly requested, so here it is. So I don't usually talk through the builds as well, but I'm gonna talk through this roof section because I feel like if I was watching this back, I don't know how easy I would find it to follow. So you're doing this like sloped up and down roof pattern that I've shown so far, which I find that's probably quite easy to follow. And then I'm putting blocks as I'm showing behind the blocks I'm showing so that it's sloping upwards into the center. And then along the middle, I'm alternating between spruce and the red mushroom blocks to create this like beam in the middle of the roof as shown. And then in a minute I'm gonna pretty much just fill in the space behind every single block that's now exposed with spruce slabs. So you're just putting a block behind everything. It's so difficult to explain. This is why I don't explain my videos, but I just feel like it needs a bit of an explanation. All you're gonna do is place a block behind exposed blocks so that it's one higher. I'm so sorry if that doesn't make sense. Oh god, why did I decide to start making YouTube videos? That's the real question. If you're struggling to follow this, then let me know in the comments and I will try and individually explain it. Maybe I'll be able to write it in text better than I can try and speak it in English. Maybe my written English is better than my spoken English. But oh yeah, that was embarrassing. I'm glad I decided to address that one. But now that we're finished with the disclaimers and the attempted explanations, what else have I got to chat to you about? So if you missed my last video, I briefly mentioned that I am now streaming on Twitch alongside my boyfriend, so I'm appearing on his Twitch channel. So if you missed the last video, then first of all there is a card to that video in the bit at the top of the screen right now. So that was a dark oak starter house. But if you missed that video, I mentioned that I obviously want to start streaming as soon as I can, but I'm not quite ready yet. So in the interim, I am going to be appearing on my boyfriend's Twitch channel once or twice a week. And so this is his channel, it's his Minecraft world. I just kind of sit next to him and we answer questions in the chat, and I just irritate him, quite honestly. That's pretty much my purpose there, is to irritate him at his expense and hopefully your entertainment. But yeah, so if you want to check that out, then I have left the link to his channel, or his Twitch channel. Is it called a channel? Is Twitch called a channel, or is that just a YouTube term? Twitch, I'm going to call it a channel. Yeah, I've left the link to his Twitch channel in the description below. So if you want to follow him, then he's obviously absolutely lovely and very entertaining all by himself. And I will be there alongside him as well, once a week, maybe twice a week. So yeah, let me know how you're enjoying this series and which biomes you want me to upload next. I've pretty much filmed well, I haven't filmed every single biome yet, but I'm getting there, so I'm kind of ahead of myself, so I can a little bit pick the order in which I upload these videos. So if there's any particular biome that you want to see as soon as possible, then let me know in the comments and I can upload that one sooner rather than later. The plan at the moment is to have, my next video on Friday is going to be a spruce starter house, and then Saturday's video is actually not going to be one from this series. It's a mountain house build, but it's not really a starter house. It's just, I want to kind of keep to this series, but also maybe upload one video a week that isn't part of the series, so that you get something different and it's not just weeks and weeks and weeks worth of starter house builds. And then next week, I think I've got, I'm trying to remember now, but I think next week I'm planning to do snowy, jungle, and savannah house, or acacia, whatever you call it. That's the other one. So snowy, acacia and jungle are the 3 starter house videos that will be going live next week. And then the different video outside of the series for next week is a lake house, which actually I really like that one. I'm hoping that you guys will too. I'm proud of that build. So that's the plan for next week, but if there's a different one that you want to see first, maybe like a desert or mesa or whatever, then let me know in the comments and I can always rejig the order in which I upload these videos. But just want to give you a little bit of an insight into what's planned for the week ahead. I also, oh my god, I'm absolutely living for how bright green all of the foliage and the leaves are in this biome. I've never built in this biome before because, unpopular opinion I think, but I find the mushroom cow things really creepy. And I think that that's a really unpopular opinion. I think everyone finds them really, really cute, but imagine seeing a bright red cow with weird eyes and mushrooms all over its head in real life. Oh, absolutely not. That sounds terrifying. So I've never built in this biome, and I wasn't aware that, like, when you put grass down or leaves or any green naturey looking blocks, that they turn out really green. So I was very excited and surprised to see that. So I'm just working on the interior of the house now as well. Because the space inside this house is so tiny, there's a few little clippy bits which are like bad camera angles in this little section, but I tried to do my best to show you what I was doing. It's not the best cinematography, but hopefully I'll get better at the replay mod. If anyone's got any tips on how to avoid this, like this clipping, like where there's bits of the house in the way of the shot, that's what I mean when I say clipping, and like here where you can see like I'm kind of going through a wall. Probably doesn't make any sense of how I'm trying to word it, but if you've got any tips and your experience with the replay mod on how to avoid that, then let me know, because I've been having a bit of an issue with that while making these videos, because obviously starter houses are small builds. It's very difficult to be able to move the camera around in a way that looks good, but that's what's got to be done. This bit I'm just filling in the interior of the house, like the walls, and tidying up the ceiling a little bit. Yeah, so I'm proud of this build. I think it's a good size for a starter house. There's space for a good amount of storage. You could add even more than I have done in this video, but you obviously got the chests to the right there, and then I've used barrels to like decorate the bed and make it look more interesting, but then they'll also double up, of course, as extra storage space. And then there's space for, I've got like 3 normal furnaces, a smoker and a blast furnace, and then crafting table, grindstone, stone cutter, and a brewing stand. So you've got a little like kitchen area that's got all of the things that you're going to need. And this little back wall, we're just going to decorate this in a second with ender chest, and I'm going to put some armor stands down in a minute. But if you didn't want to use armor stands, you could even put more chests like mirroring the other side, so you've got even more storage. So I think although this house is pretty teeny tiny, it's well proportioned and you can fit everything that you're going to need in there. And you can obviously as well expand this. You could double all of the dimensions and not have it as a starter house. You could have it as a mid-game house, or whatever you need, whatever your heart desires and whatever fits into your Minecraft world, depending on how you're playing the game. So lastly, I'm just correcting this little bit. You'll have seen I built and then changed it. But that completes this build. I really hope that you like it. I was very proud of this build, so I hope that you like it too. I had a lot of requests for mushroom biome, so I hope this has done the trick and you will be able to build this in your Minecraft world. Let me know in the comments below if you do like it, and you can even tweet me a picture of this build in your world if you do decide to build it. But other than that, I'm going to stop talking rubbish because I have been talking absolute waffle this whole video. I'm sorry, I don't know what's wrong with me today, but I will see you in the next video on Friday. Bye bye.